Along with the report, another feature you have access to are the Iexpert Summaries, which you can find by clicking here or by clicking here in any report that you currently have open. Essentially, the Iexpert Summaries are an executive summary of the report with all the key charts and statistics we've mentioned so far. So as you can see things like the industry structure or some of the key industry data charts that we saw earlier, as well as the products and services segmentation chart. And pretty much all of the sections we've seen so far condensed into one neat and concise report. The Iexpert Summary is a great tool for getting a refresher of the report or for looking for some key points that you've already seen and that you've already implemented into your analysis. Alternatively, it can be used for a quick overview assessment before you dive into the report. Or you may want to copy and paste some of the charts or tables here into your credit applications or other credit analysis documents. At the bottom of the Iexpert Summary might be the most useful section of the entire summary, the call preparation questions. This section gives interview questions for when you are interviewing management or employees of your borrower, along with some notes about why you should ask these questions based on the IBISWorld industry analysis. This section is great for testing if employees and management knowledge is comprehensive and if they are steering the company in the right direction. For example, let's take a look at some role-specific questions, specifically in strategy and operations. Here we have a question that says, what steps do you take to retain talented employees with specialized knowledge? We're asking this because as more purchases of industry products take place online, having knowledgeable employees is important in attracting customers to brick and mortar stores. So if the management didn't give you a satisfactory answer for their strategy in retaining talented employees with specialized knowledge, you'll know that you might want to be a bit more conservative when reviewing their credit application and assessing their loan. These call preparation questions are broken down into role-specific questions, external impact questions, and finally, internal issues questions. So this section does give you quite a lot to work with when preparing for a management call or interview. Finally, as previously mentioned, the final feature available to CFI students through the IBISWorld partnership is the Business Environment Profile section, which you can find through here or through one of the IBISWorld reports that you're currently looking at. So let's take a look at one of the business environment profiles from the consumer electronics stores industry. Here in the supply chain section, we mentioned previously that there are key external drivers. So we can look at the percentage of business conducted online. Over here, we've reached the business environment profile for percentage of business conducted online. And you can see that it shows the current performance of this environment profile, as well as the outlook for this environment profile. So you can see that over the next 5 years to 2025, the percentage of services conducted online will likely continue to increase, despite an expected decline in 2021 due to post-coronavirus activity normalization. So as you can see here, due to the increase of services conducted online with respect to our consumer electronics stores industry, this will probably negatively impact this industry going forward. Below this, you'll also see a chart on the percentage of business conducted online, where you can see the percentage steadily increasing over time. And below this, you'll also see the data behind the chart year by year. Again, all of this, the chart and the data are downloadable. And below this, you'll see a list of industries affected. Let's see if we can look for our industry here. Consumer electronics stores in the US does show up as an industry affected by this external factor. Conclusion. Thank you for taking IBISWorld Fundamentals with CFI. IBISWorld is an incredibly powerful tool when used for industry and market analysis and is widely used in banks and lending institutions all around the world. In this course, we introduced the IBISWorld platform as an industry analysis tool, navigated and explored IBISWorld functionality, walked through how to produce an IBISWorld industry report, explained each section of the IBISWorld report and how it is used for credit analysis, and looked at supplementary features of the CFI IBISWorld integration. We hope that by taking this course, you are now more prepared for your career as a credit analyst or commercial banker.